Fan Your Flame. Hi everyone. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is a mod thing. My name is Mod Toussaint Como. Today we're going to talk about fragrances. For those of you who have missed my perfume content. Veronica did a video not too long ago on expensive perfumes that are worth the price. So I'm shamelessly getting inspired by beautiful Veronica and also do a video on fragrances that are expensive but from my perspective are worth the price, in a sense that after I know them, if I had the opportunity and the ability to repurchase them, I would do that without regret. And by saying that are worth the price, what I mean is, from my perspective, when I've worn them, there's been nothing about them that has bothered me. They have the projection, they have the sillage, they have the longevity, they have the je ne sais quoi. I've gotten compliments about them, and if I've not gotten compliments about them, I've complimented myself about them, because I would sort of be about doing my business and I get a whiff of it. I'm like, oh, is that me? That's really nice. Fragrances that in that sense I think are expensive but worth the price. And when I say expensive, sometimes you can get some of those fragrances in like the discounted web venues, so they may not be as expensive. When I get them a little bit discounted, I will signal that for you. Without any further ado, let me begin with the first one. This is Amouage Dia. I think it's worth the price in the sense that it gives you this vintage vibe, this soapy, vintage, clean vibe that I actually really like and appreciate. Can you stand it all the time? Because it has some powderiness to it. It may not be someone's cup of tea, but I've found like if I don't wear a lot of it, it's definitely worth the price. Amouage Dia. One that is a new addition is Nishane Fan Your Flame. I don't have any regret purchasing it. I was pleasantly surprised to see how much I like Fan Your Flame. This is also a very, very nice fragrance. Oh, they do put the note at the bottom. Actually, that's neat. So it has the coconut, rum, tobacco, tonka, oak moss, Chinese cedar wood. It's exactly what it is. It really began with that rum and tonka that I have found, and the coconut that I have found is really a very nice mixture. And then so it's ultimately a woody fragrance, and a little bit, because of the oak moss, also a little bit green. The rum almost never leaves this fragrance, I find, and it's blended really, really well. I definitely enjoy the tobacco in this one too, which could make it veer toward a masculine fragrance. But with the rum and coconut, it remains very, very nice. Fan Your Flame, I think, is worth the price. So I actually got this one at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has like a number of Nishane on sale for some reason. I was very happy to find this one, which I got at TJ Maxx for like maybe half the price, just above 100. This one that I really like, that I think was worth the price. Third, Les Exclusives de Chanel. And I'm putting two together because they're two different and they're my two favorite. Beige and Lily. I love beige because It is one of the nicest fresh family fragrance, but that's also unmistakably elegant. For a fragrance that's like so clean and bright, you would think it's a casual fragrance, but somehow beige is a fairly nicely sophisticated enough fragrance that although it is light, you want to wear it to go out. And Le Lion, of course, is just this very mysterious, spicy, beautiful fragrance from Les Exclusives line de Chanel. I definitely think it's worth the price. Of all the exclusive I have, those two, Le Lion and Beige, from the first time I got them, I've liked them. There tend to be two sizes in those. These are like the smaller size. They are maybe about 200. I essentially never see Chanel Les Exclusives anywhere else but in Chanel boutique. So this is where I've had to order those Chanel. The other fragrances that I think are expensive but worth the price is the House of Sillage Passion de l'Amour. It's just a nicely smoky, beautiful, sophisticated fragrance. Passion de l'Amour. I think of all the House of Sillage fragrances I have, I feel that that's the one I really like. And seriously, all the House of Sillage fragrances I have, some of them are light and feel like they're not worth the price. I like them a lot, but maybe they're not worth the price. I don't know. But House of Sillage tend to have those sales. I actually only got the House of Sillage when they go on sale from the House of Sillage. So this one probably was discounted as well when I purchased it. Other fragrances that I think are worth the price, it's expensive but worth the price. It's a classic, Portrait of a Lady. It's a rose and spicy masterpiece of a fragrance. What can I say? It's good. Portrait of a Lady. Of a Lady is definitely worth the price. And that was something I purchased full price for maybe Neiman Marcus. Guerlain, they've now redesigned their package, but the Guerlain Iris Torréfiée is from their Matière line, L'Art et la Matière. Just a very sophisticated fragrance. And when I wear it, I feel like it was worth the price. I'm going to talk about a group of fragrances that are tuberose fragrance, that are centered around the tuberose flower. And they're worth the price. They're expensive, but worth the price. They've converted me into loving floral fragrance. And I think Roja Scandal, it was expensive, even discounted. And it's worth the price in terms of a floral fragrance. It's luminous, it's bright. It's a beautiful floral fragrance to wear in spring. I can see someone getting married in it. Of all my Rojas, I have 51, I have Elixir. I would say that Scandal is the one to me that was worth the price the most. A tuberose fragrance that converted me into tuberose that was worth the price. It's really small, but it was very expensive. Nasomatto Venice V. It's another tuberose with some from animalic accord to it that's supposed to really mimic sexuality and women and all that is beautiful about that. And I think it's definitely worth the price. Another tuberose fragrance that totally is worth the price, Rouge Malachite. I totally don't regret having purchased it. I remember I had sample of the whole line by Armani Privé. I spent a week trying everything. And when I came to the Rouge Malachite, it was the one that had the most oomph, the most impact in the best possible way. And I decided to just invest it in just that one out of the whole Armani Privé. Malachite, I think it's expensive. I had purchased this one from the house online directly. It wasn't on sale, but it was worth the price. I have one that to me is worth the price. And I think people would be surprised that I talk about it because it's really not my favorite fragrance. But ultimately, I think Baccarat Rouge 540 is worth the price in terms of what it represents. Like, if I'm going to a party, like to a club, that's what I'm wearing. You know, it has this tobacco feel to it and this bright thing that's going on with it. It's not possible not to notice it. So for that particular purpose, I feel that it is worth the price. Last, but certainly not least, the fragrance that I really have no regret purchasing, and I got it at the discount, maybe Fragrance X or something, or Fragrance Net, but it was still expensive, and I think it was definitely worth the price. It's the Clave Christian #1. Like, when I've worn it, I've not had any regrets. Everything that a fragrance can be. It's classy, it's modern, it's expensive smelling without feeling really too stuffy. You just feel very good wearing this. Clave Christian #1. I think it's worth the price. Oh, I have one bonus. It's Bond #9, Lolita. That was the first Bond #9 I purchased. Probably the first expensive fragrance I purchased full time. I remember I was on Fifth Avenue in New York, and I went in one of the stores, purchased this. And at that time, all the Bond #9s were so overwhelming to me. And that was the one that I thought really smelled very, very good. And it came with a nice lipstick, which sort of convinced me to get it. I have many Bond #9, like, I don't know, maybe half a dozen. I think this one all still remain a very nice fragrance to me. Clean and beautiful and uplifting. Now, I purchased one recently that I also think is worth the price. Is Chelsea at Night. Chelsea at Night and Lolita, to me, are the two Bond #9 fragrances that I have that I think are worth the price. There you have it. I've been reviewing a lot of fragrances over the past 2 years. Some of these are new, some of these are old. I think that video that Veronica had about fragrances that are expensive and worth the price sort of inspired me to just go to my collection and really pick fragrances that are expensive, that I really have no regret, that I think are worth the price. If I were to purchase them, I would purchase them again. Now, those fragrances, I don't even know if they would ever finish. Like, I don't even understand how people ever get empties. That's something I dream of maybe sometimes, but when you have several fragrances like that, I don't know, that doesn't happen. But in any case, if they were to be finished, I would definitely not mind repurchasing them. I probably would not repurchase this. But I think for what it represents, it's worth the price. Thanks for joining me today. Bye. Until next time, if you like my content, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. What can I say? It's kind of nice to grow. Bye.